Hi, my name is Alex Mitchell. I will be doing my blog on A Mother's Tongue, written by Amy Tan from the 75 Reading Plus book. The theme I'm presenting today is language. Well, Amy's mother struggles with the English language throughout the story, and Amy gives many examples and situations that has come upon in her life because her mother's language. And also, in the story on page 461, she said, I think my mother's English almost had an effect on limiting my possibilities in my life as well. What I think Amy means by this is, well, growing up in that type of household, you become, well, growing up in a household with anybody, you become adapt to the way they talk, the way they speak, the way you become accustomed to that. So I think what Amy is trying to say is, when she was growing up with her mother, maybe her mother's talking rubbed off on her, or she would start to speak as her mother spoke. And in today's society, that's not proper English. Also, some more examples, or another example is that Amy had problems or struggles in her life, or she had to deal with situations in her life because her mother would always use her to speak for her. For example, when Amy was 15, her mother used her for a conference call because her mother was a stockbroker, and her mother would, and Amy would pretend to be her mother. Well, all in all, Amy felt Amy felt awkward, or Amy would feel like awkward, or didn't really feel like herself when her mother was around when Amy spoke proper English. Because, as you could say from page 458, she said it felt weird when she was speaking properly English because her mother was in the room. And when they was in the household, they never used the type of English that Amy uses. Well, in my life, English was language became a problem for me because growing up, where I'm from, colloquialism was popular. So I would use a lot of colloquialism in my language or in my vocabulary. So one day I was writing my first paper, and I was using a lot of slang and colloquialism. I got the paper back, and I didn't receive the best grade. That day I realized that maybe I realized that I need to use more proper English in my everyday life to help me better further myself in life as well. And I think Amy came to that realization as well when decided to become a writer. But one thing Amy accomplished in her life, well, one accomplished in her life was writing a story that her mom and everybody else would understand, because she felt like she has mastered or accomplished or adapted the English language well. Well, one day Amy had a book published. She gave it to her mother, and her mother's verdict was it was easy to read. I think that made Amy feel warm inside because not only did she appeal to the outside world, she appealed to the inside world too, and she used the same English language that is proper, that is correct, that she would speak to. So this would conclude my blog. Thanks for listening.